Melinda, Melanie and Daniel, thank you so much for joining us. We're here to talk about step-by-step support and how that can really achieve fantastic outcomes for clients. So talk us through one such case study.
Yeah, well, recently we had this, I think, really productive, positive experience for clients where I was working with the mum and the dad, or the husband and the wife, as they're usually called in legal terms, and we were scaffolding them and going through the steps that we go through with the families prior to mediation to ensure that they're really ready for that. And some issues had come up, some significant issues around both the parenting, and then there was a flow on into the financial. This is a professional family. There were 3 properties. There was, challenges around parenting and financial for them. So what we did was I explained to them that the mediation process was including 2 great non-adversarial lawyers, so Melanie and Daniel. And what the clients got to do first of all was meet with the individual lawyers, and I also was able to, in the background, keep Melanie and Daniel in the loop about some things that were coming up, and then I was able to do work with the clients to keep them, I guess, on track with the process. And so when the day of mediation came, and Melanie and Daniel and I were all kind of, okay, this has the potential to head to court. We were calm, we were all able to be there for both parties in a really mutual way. I really felt that what we did on that day was pretty special for those clients, because for a start we called them by their first names. Everyone was called by their first names, and it was I was able to just acknowledge those clients, the mum and the dad, that they had individual goals, but they also had some shared goals. So then also I could let Melanie and Daniel do their job on the day. And I just thought it was amazing how everyone was able to listen to each other and tune into each other, and we just kept it feeling very productive and positive. So I guess that was my experience, and mine's different because I'm a mediator. What about you, Melanie? What did you feel for your client?
It was a great opportunity for my client. She felt like she didn't have a voice in this process. It was a relationship that was somewhat controlling, and so it was one chance she had ability to feel in a safe space where she felt that she had a voice and she could speak up and state what outcome she wanted from the property settlement. So she was able to voice how she was feeling and how she could stand on her own 2 feet and move forward in the future, and how she had a plan so she could show the husband that she could move forward and how she had this plan.
Yeah, so I think we created a space for both of the parties to speak as well and hear each other, as well as how you heard them and affirmed to each other's clients. I heard that as well. Yeah, so what about Daniel for the husband in this case?
Well, I thought it was a very positive experience, and my client was very apprehensive about the whole process and the process arising as a result of their separation. So having the opportunity for him to hear everyone speak and to appreciate where everyone's position was fantastic, because it allowed him to digest the information he received, to speak to me and receive the legal advice he needed, but also make the right decision moving forward for both himself and the family as a whole.
Yes.
So it was successful because everybody had that opportunity to hear everyone out, and then make a decision from that point onwards.
Yeah, and even though you were representing individuals, I felt like we were holding the family, which is a point that you made, and I think that was a big part of it. We all talked about that this could have easily gone to court and cost this family a lot of money and been very probably drawn out as well. And what happened instead?
They reached outcome, and that's the most important part of this, because these parties are long-term parents as well, so they need to be able to work together, co-parent long-term.
Yeah.
So it's really important that they can reach a outcome
and
that everyone
feel they've got a path going forward.
Exactly.
Future. And how quick was it after this?
Well, we settled almost immediately after the mediation because there were a few minor things to sort out. But going through the mediation process, everybody felt that they were kind of getting closer to
Yeah.
a settlement. It was just a matter of fine-tuning all the other little bits and pieces that needed to be sorted out. So it happened really quickly, obviously much quicker than if you had to elect to go to court. And the best thing about it was the decision was theirs to make. When you go to court, you hand your case and your life over to the judge. But here, the
Yeah.
parties were empowered to make a decision in agreement with each other,
Yeah.
and that's going to allow both of them to parent on together in the future, and also have somewhat of a working relationship with each other.
Yeah, these clients get to see the difference between a legal process and legal needs and their parenting role.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Melinda, Melanie, Daniel. That's so wonderful, and it's so great to see that you are all working together and having that family care in paramount to all of you. So if you'd like to connect and you find this process interesting, you can connect with us on our platform at legallyyours.com.au, and you can go through the process with step-by-step support. Thank you for watching.